Everybody, it's that time again, time for Daryl's Monday Market Report. Late in the day again as usual. Anyway, as I always do before I get into the numbers, I always like to give a little bit of context. Rates bounced up and down. The Fed raised rates. That gave certainty to the market. Rates did come down some, and what I'm seeing happen now is the lower price properties getting multiple offers again, quite a few. Now, they're still not as high as they once were because rates have went up from that 2.5%, 3% to quite a bit more. So payments have risen, buyers can buy less. And again, sellers, if your home is not in at least average condition, don't expect offers over list price. You need to be able to compete. And also in terms of pricing, you need to be looking at current listings that are on the market, not past that have sold, because the market has shifted. So just something to keep in mind. I like to talk about that. So this week in all of Collin County, from homes being new to the market to having been sold, we're at 1,170 properties in the last 7 days. That's up 128 from last week. It's pretty much, this next week will be the last week before school starts for the most part here, and at least in North Texas. Other parts of Texas, I understand, may have started already today. So, Collin County this week, 395 new properties hit the market at a price change. We had 290 that went under contract, 136 that went pending, 339 that sold. And inventories crept up from about a little less than a month to a little over 2 months of inventory, so that's a good thing. We're getting into more of a balanced market. Definitely seeing sellers negotiating on prices, seller concessions. So keep that in mind, sellers, when you're putting something on the market. Be prepared. You're not going to get that 100,000 over like you may have about a month and a half ago. Not saying you won't, but you're less likely to now. This week in Allen, had 28 new properties hit the market, had a price change with 23 that went under contract, 13 that went pending, and 34 that sold. Lucas, we had 2 new properties hit the market, it had a price change, 2 that went under contract, nothing went pending this week, and 3 that sold. Parker, one of our smaller areas, but definitely more expensive, just like Lucas, had 2 new properties hit the market. Nothing went under contract, 2 went pending, and 3 that sold. Fairview, definitely more expensive in general, had 7 new properties hit the market at a price change, 8 went under contract, so really didn't make a dent in the inventory there. 1 went pending and 1 that sold. And now we're to the part of my report where we talk about the 3 largest cities in the Collin and Denton County area, basically, since Frisco's in both, Plano is as well. This week again, Mckinney came in again, number 1, from homes being new to the market to having been sold at 236. Plano came in at 212, and Frisco not far off at 211. So again, all the 3 larger cities, even Plano being the older outer ring suburb, things are still moving well. Had 66 new properties hit the market this week. Had a price change in Plano. 73 went under contract, 18 went pending, and 55 that sold. Mckinney, we had 80 new properties hit the market. Had a price change, 68 that went under contract, 28 that went pending, and 60 that sold. Frisco had 84 new properties hit the market or have a price change. 73 went under contract, 19 went pending, and 58 that sold. Lavon, lots of new construction there. 14 new properties hit the market this week or at a price change. That's why we see a big difference there. And what we're going to see next, 3 under contract, 4 that went pending, and 10 that sold. Melisa, definitely a lot of new construction there. 19 new properties hit the market this week or had a price change. 5 went under contract, 3 that went pending, and 8 that sold. And speaking of price changes, I am seeing home prices being reduced when a home falls off the market. I know I secured a contract for one of my buyers where the property had been reduced by 6 figures and we got it down even more. So there are some better deals to be had, so to speak. not bargains, but better market prices. So buyers, if you're looking out there, just keep that in mind. Make sure you have a great lender, because you are going to run into some multiple offers on different properties. Wylie this week, always wide awake. 27 new properties hit the market this week or at a price change. 21 went under contract, 6 went pending, and 23 that sold. Princeton, a ton of new construction out there. I talk about it every week. 16 new properties new to the market this week or at a price change. 7 under contract, 7 went pending, and 8 that sold. Farmersville, definitely more rural. Even some manufactured housing out there with some land if you're looking for that. 6 new properties to the market this week or at price change. 8 went under contract, 1 went pending, and 6 that sold. And Anna, again, tons of new construction there. It's the farthest northern suburb that's still only in Collin County. 32 new properties hit the market this week or at a price change there. 13 went under contract, 11 went pending, and 16 that sold. Alstyne, again, last but not least. We're right there on the border of Collin and Grayson. Alstyne split in the middle, basically. 13 new properties hit the market this week there, had a price change. 4 went under contract, 4 went pending, and 4 that sold. Hope you're having a great week. I'll sure be happy when we start to get some rain. We had a little bit where I live this week, and I hope you got at least a drop or two. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. All my contact information is at the end of this video. Have a great one. Talk to you next week.